Alrighty, hello everyone. Welcome into the live stream today. Welcome in. We've got a 6-ship day here with us today. We've got the Carnival Mardi Gras that we're looking at right here. We've got the Mardi Gras, the Celebrity Apex behind her, MSC Grandiosa here again, Disney Treasure, Carnival Freedom, and Adventure of the Seas. So we're in for a great time today. I hope you guys enjoy. But welcome in, everybody. Welcome to the stream. I hope you are excited for another great afternoon of sailaways here from Port Canaveral. What's going on? What's going on, everybody? First ship should be underway here in the next 15 minutes or so. We've got a few that are scheduled for 3:30 today. We've got Mardi Gras, Apex, and Freedom all scheduled for 3:30, so we should get something underway here pretty soon. Can't wait to see the Carnival Freedom leave. Ooh, yes. The best. I thank you so much. I appreciate that. But yes, I'm excited for all the ships to sail out today. It should be a very good time. Kit, what's going on? Feel like the guy isn't hosing. Oh, feel like that guy isn't hosing anything. It's just blowing. Yeah, sometimes they'll like spray out outside of those little mooring holes there. Stu, what's going on? JHAJ Jaja Gaming. I'm gonna. What's going on? Welcome, welcome, Corey. What's going on? Svetlana, welcome in. Shout out to our members here that are in the stream. Thank you all for your support. Somebody just pulled up next to me, and I was talking, and they looked at me like I was insane. Oops. It looks like I'm just talking to myself over here, sitting in my little chair. Hope everybody's having a good weekend so far. Anybody got a cruise coming up soon? I know one of our members is getting on Horizon today. I'm sure he's not here today for good reason, but does anybody have a cruise coming up? Grandiosa January. I am on Grandiosa January 8th. I will see you there. That's funny. That's cool. 50 days till Yacht Club on Seashore. Very nice. I've never done the Yacht Club. That's cool. Yeah, I will see you on Grandiosa J Cruises. That's cool. April and Mariner. Nice. I love the Mariner. No, Apex is not left yet. She should be probably the first one out, though. Either her or Mardi Gras will be first out today. Ramon, after 11 years of cruising with Carnival, we're finally leaving and cruising on MSC Grandiosa next Saturday, New Year's celebration. That is awesome. I hope you have a great time. I'm on Grandiosa soon, and I'm very excited to have her here in Canaveral. But I hope you have a great time. MSC is very good. This would my cruise on Grandiosa coming up is my third time with MSC, and I just tried them under a year ago for the first time. Me third time on MSC. Did Magnifica compared to Seashore? Prices seem. Oh wait, did Magnifica last year in Miami, and then Seashore back in June. Ooh, very cool. Yeah, I've done Seashore. I did Seashore back in January. I thought it was a fantastic ship. I've not done Magnifica though. I think just in general she's a little bit bigger of a ship, so the prices are a little bit higher. I don't think she's not newer than Seashore, but she is new to the United States, so there's a little bit more curb appeal because it's something new and different. So that probably is a little bit of why she's a little bit more expensive than Seashore, but she also does longer cruises, like 7 days. Grandiosa does have a pretty good amount of stuff to do, though. She's got a bowling alley, the F1 Sims. They have that big rock part, or rock, what am I saying? Rock climbing, nope, not rock climbing. A ropes course is what I meant to say there. There's like a ropes course, giant water park, a lot of other things. I am looking into going. I will probably be booking next month, but I am currently planned. I have a date picked out and everything, but I'm currently planned to go on MSC World America in September. I'll be on the maiden voyage for World Atlantic.
Oh, Lee, we're in the process of moving out now. We'll call you back with the wires down. Okay, understood. Thank you.
So yes, I'm on the maiden voyage for World Atlantic, but I do plan on getting on a World America sometime next year.
That's correct. Clear to the south. Okay, understood. Thank you.
Queen Honeybear, hello, hello. What's going on?
I'm on a celebrity Apex, Miss Betty.
What's going on here?
Miss Betty, I see you there. You going to North 2? You should have time. Okay, I just make sure you saw us turning up in here. Be out your way in just a couple minutes. Okay, understood. Thank you. I appreciate you coming up. You'll have a good evening. Yes, sir. You also.
Should have our first ship underway here in the next couple minutes. MSC World America and Star of the Seas first Christmas. Oh, you're right. These are Christmas cruises technically. I don't think anything is here that's here is coming back before Christmas. That's awesome. Just found my channel. Oh, very cool. Welcome. Welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoy today's stream. We do this every single weekend here in Port Canaveral. Phantom, hello. Yes, we stream every single weekend. We are going to be back out here tomorrow. It's 6 more ships to see tomorrow. Here in Port Canaveral, we're going to have Venezia, Star of the Seas, MSC Seashore, Disney Fantasy, Carnival Vista, and Norwegian Prima will all be here tomorrow. So we've got 6 more ships to turn around and do again tomorrow afternoon. So I hope you guys enjoy today, and of course hope to see you tomorrow as well. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Going on Venezia next Sunday. Ooh, very cool. I love the Venezia. It was a fantastic ship. I did it back in February. Andre, what's going on? Again, shout out to our members for all their support on the channel. Members do get early access to ship spotting videos and future cruise vlogs as well. But we do love and appreciate the support from our members here on the channel. Checking in from Atlanta. Yes, Atlanta represent. Hope MSC brings smaller ships here. They have so many out in Europe. They could spare some. I think they like having their bigger ships here. The bigger ships have a lot more curb appeal here in the United States. Or, yeah, the bigger ships have a lot more curb appeal here in the US than their smaller ships do. If they were to bring a small ship, it would probably go into Tampa. They would make sure one can go into Tampa. They'd bring one of the little ones. But those ships are really, I don't know, I don't think they would do quite well as the bigger ones in the US market. We like our big ships here. Thank you, Stu. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. I do think maybe like if they were going to bring like a third or even a potential fourth ship eventually to Canaveral, though, I could see them doing a smaller one, like maybe not Divina, but maybe like Splendida or something like that, like something in that class. And it would do like long cruises out of here. That would be an interesting thing to see. I did see Seashore is finally leaving. Yes, the Americans love the big ships. Despite all the people that say they want the small ships, the demand is there for the big ships, and it will always be there. But yeah, Seashore's leaving Canaveral in I guess whenever World Atlantic comes here, Seashore's going to be moving down to Miami for 6 and 8 night cruises. So that's going to be an interesting change. It's the first time she's left here, or that she's not been in Canaveral since 2022, 2023. She's been here for a couple years now. But Grandiosa is going to be moving to 3 and 4 nights to take over for Seashore, and then that's when World Atlantic will take over those 7-night Saturday itineraries. But really cool stuff. Very exciting times. Yeah, Grandiosa essentially is just taking over her spot on 3 and 4s. That way they're not loading up more than 2 ships here in Canaveral. They probably could pull off 3, but it probably made a little bit more sense for them to move Seashore out. I am curious where Miravilia is going to go, because she's not on the schedule yet. BRM, what's going on?
Carnival Freedom dropping lines. Navajo West Base and now Papa Seal from Travis in my channel too.
That was awkward. We just randomly walked up and stood right in front of the camera. That's okay. Now finally watch Disney Treasure. Yes, she's going to be 4:45 today, so we're just a little over an hour away from Disney Treasure. Seashore is going back to Miami for the second time, yes. Yeah. I think when you're sitting in a chair and just kind of talk, it looks like you're talking to yourself. You get a couple weird looks.
Clear the south, put the wires down. Okay, clear the south, wires down, thank you.
Family Guy, what's going on? Yes, doing well, doing well. Hope you're all doing well as well. Very cool. Sounds good. Yeah, it sounds like our first ship is at least dropping lines. Carnival Freedom's dropping lines. And we should have a few others on the way out first. But be sure to like the stream, everybody. I hope you guys are enjoying so far. Be sure to like the stream. Tells YouTube to recommend this to more people. That way we can grow our streaming group here that we've got. We are so back. I agree. Yes, we are so back. What's going on, Oscar? I think Meraviglia will go to Southern Caribbean in 27. Okay, would that be out of the Dominican Republic? I know they've got a couple, or at least one ship that sails out of there in the wintertime. Would that be what she's doing? Yeah, I am interested to see where Meraviglia goes. Ooh. Alrighty, let's grab some of my cameras. That winter season that we're going to get coming up when World Atlantic gets here is going to be insane because we're going to have Star of the Seas, Star Princess, Carnival Festival, Mardi Gras, World Atlantic, Grandiosa, and a few more. So we're in for a pretty good treat here and coming up soon here in Canaveral. We're gonna have some really awesome ships here. Anyone recommend a cruise line that has an itinerary to ABC Islands that you've taken or no? I mean, Royal and Carnival do it pretty frequently. I know Horizon goes down there just about every other week. So I would say probably Carnival if you like Carnival. I think, I know you said you recently went on Jubilee, so yeah, I mean, if you want to try out Horizon or maybe try something with Royal. I know there are 6 and 8 nights out of Fort Lauderdale with the Oasis class, and I guess coming up on Legend are going to go down there too. Watching from Italy, welcome, very cool. What cruise overall? I feel like it depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for a very nice, relaxed, laid-back environment, Norwegian's probably your vibe. If you're looking for thrills and fun and a lot to do on a really, really large ship, then Royal's probably your guess. If you're looking for the big party atmosphere, a lot of fun, go with Carnival. And then if you're just looking for something on a budget but still overall really good, then MSC. I think each of the cruise lines do something better than the other. I plan on going Festival. I would like to. I'm indifferent on it, but I would like to go on it. So if I have the opportunity to go on Festival, I will. Oh, that's Apex. But I have a lot already booked for 27, believe it or not. It's not even 26 yet. But I've got 2 7-night cruises already booked for 2027, which is Harmony of the Seas and then now World Atlantic. So I've got to kind of pick and choose what I need or how much PTO I have for that year. I have some snooty friend that won't go Carnival. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd try Royal Caribbean. Their Oasis class, I think right now it's Oasis and Allure specifically, but I know Legend will eventually take that itinerary soon. But I would try Royal. 3-night on Disney is more than a 7-night on Royal. Oh, yes. That's classic Disney. Disney is very, very expensive, especially the new ones. MSC is good. I agree. Very happy they were expanding a lot more in the U.S. Family and I went on Seashore in September. It was $1,800 for 6 people. Wow. That's cheap. Was that a 3-night or is that a full 7-day? Or that's pretty cheap though. That's awesome. But yes, I think MSC has improvements to make, but I think they are overall very, very good. They're very budget friendly and they do listen to feedback. So over time, they have been getting better, progressively better over the last 3 to 4 years, to where, you know, I have no problem with MSC. I love sailing with them. I've sailed with them twice already in the past year, and then now I have potentially 3 MSC cruises coming up this year. So they're my favorite as of right now. They're not perfect, but I do like them a lot. I think they're very, very good. For a 3-night, okay, that's not too bad. That's pretty good for a 3-night cruise for 6 people. That's pretty good. Booked 2nd solo trip for October on Allure. Oh, nice. Very cool. That's cool. I love the Allure. I'd like to go on it after the renovations. Yeah, you literally cannot beat MSC's pricing. It's unbelievable how cheap their cruises are. My Grandiosa sailing that I'm going on, unfortunately, I've already made my final payment, so I can't adjust my price or anything. But the sailing for Grandiosa that I'm going on, I looked the other day and it was like $140 per person for 3 nights. Like, you cannot beat that. You do not see those deals anywhere else. I've even seen World America go for as low as $390 for a week. Literally, the cargo money is carrying MSC. That's the reason why they can price as low as they want. They're just having fun with their cruise section of their business. We've got Freedom off the dock. Yeah, they're very, very cheap though. If you guys are, quick little shameless plug here. If you guys are looking for a good deal on your next cruise, there are affiliate links down in the description of this stream. If you book your next cruise using those links with my friends at Cruises it does support the channel. So I appreciate it if you guys were to do such a thing and book with them. They're great people. They're a very great agency as well. So I highly recommend it. They've gotten me some incredibly good deals. I just recently booked Seaside, and they got me an inside room, or they got me a balcony room for the price of an inside. So they can get you some pretty good deals. It literally is a side quest for them. Favorite thing about Venezia, I heard a lot of mixed things. So don't listen to the negativity. I think it's a very nice and elegant looking ship. It's very Italian themed. It's not like a normal Carnival ship, so you're not gonna get like, pools all over the place. But I thought the food was overall very good, and the ship was just in really good shape. And I thought, the way they styled the ship, obviously being around Venice, was really, really neat. So I enjoyed a lot of that. Is that a dinner cruise? It is a casino ship, Victory Casino. I am cruising on Seaside May 15th, I believe. Sometime in the middle of May. I believe it's the 15th. It's a Friday. Yeah, but they do have good deals with all cruise lines as well. But I've gotten some pretty good ones on MSC with them so far. I think that's who I'm going to use when I book World America next month. Yes, from Miami. Any desire or plan to try Margaritaville, specifically the Paradise? So, not Paradise, but Islander is intriguing, and Beachcomber is pretty high on my list. If I can manage to get on board Beachcomber pretty soon, and I might be able to, depending on if they offer, any sort of like media invites, I might be able to swing something with my that travel agency Cruises It. They've been giving me a lot of invites to a lot of stuff, like the ship tours that I just recently did with Norwegian. That was thanks to them. So they actually, sent it out and said, "Hey, we've got ship tour opportunities." So that's a possibility. Since it's going to Miami, I think it's definitely in the realm of possibility that they at least give us some sort of invite for it. I did status match with MSC, yes. What's going on, Carrie? But yes, I am a gold status, and that was with Emerald status on Royal Caribbean. Yeah, Emerald status with Royal Caribbean got me a gold status, which is pretty good. I don't know all the perks, but I know you got a lot of pretty good stuff. Like gold status with MSC gets you like an hour or two in the thermal suite, F1 sim credit to do. I think you got a couple other things as well. Like that's what I used, at least, the thermal suite and the F1 sim. You got diamond somehow. That's crazy. You mentioned last week, but were you able to get your booking over with Cruises It? Not a huge deal. It was more curiosity, because I know it was mentioned last stream or last weekend. I don't think I've ever had anybody actually do it, so I was wondering how smoothly it went. Yeah, MSC usually does do the large ships, doing 7 nights out of Guadalupe. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Right, exactly. It's like a $5 thing to do the F1 sim, but the F1 sim credit makes it so worth it. Just had to fill out a form, took 24 hours and accept. Oh, very cool. Awesome, that's awesome. Very cool. That was the maiden for World Atlantic? Was that correct? Is that... These birds are stressing me out today. They already dutied all over the front of my car. I just cleaned it. World Atlantic made. Oh, okay, yeah, that's cool. That's right, because we're on the same sailing. That's so cool. That might be a Google setting. I'm not sure. Mine will do that sometimes. Mine'll do like the @ Cruising His Life, and then sometimes it'll show up as my name. I think it just depends. But yeah, it's super weird. Anything about the Aria staterooms? Got the infinite. Oh, very cool. I think we were looking at doing that. I think we might try to do that, at least on the World America. We might try to do one of those. But I know Aria is like I don't think it's like a suite, but it's like just a smidge above like a regular cabin. Or it might actually be a suite. I'll have to look into it. I'll have your answer for tomorrow's stream. How about that? I'll look into it tonight. But I'm pretty. It's either a suite or almost a suite. Grant, what's going on? No worries. We're just getting started here. We got our first ship underway here. Who else is going on World Atlantic? Did anybody else book it? And if so, are you on the maiden voyage? There's a few people here last week's stream that were on the maiden voyage with me, so as I get, I mean, we've got 2 years to go, but we'll definitely have to get some sort of like get together going on with that cruise, because there was a lot of people here last time with that. I won't make it like an official group cruise or anything like that, but if, you know, if all of you want to book that, then that'd be cool too. Nope, there's Apex. Yes, we can all ship spot in Nassau. It, as it gets closer, the schedule should fill out. But I noticed it's not really a huge schedule of ships anywhere yet. Although I think there's 6 already scheduled for Canaveral. So we'll have to see. Probably over the next like 6 months it'll fill out. But it should be a pretty good schedule of ships in port with us on that cruise. No, we should. So, to my knowledge, MSC is going to be using Terminal 10 for World Atlantic. They did schematics, the port released schematics of the port terminals and piers and stuff like that, and they showed that they'd be able to fit a world class there at Terminal 10. Which is crazy to think about, because that's a big and very wide ship to be putting over there. But they can do it. This construction started, it started on World Atlantic, yes, if that was your question. We don't have any construction started on a new terminal here in Canaveral, though, at least as of right now. Oh, it should be a lot better with the twin screw, or with the azipods, if they're going to do that with World Atlantic. I'm assuming they would. It should be, so they'll relocate all of the boats that are still there, but that marina that's there is where it would go. You appeared on the last stream. Very cool, yeah. Very cool. Yeah, we had a lot of people last week. We had almost 500 people watching at one point. That was incredible. That was one of the best turnouts we've ever had for a stream. Yeah, it is unfortunate for the people that store their boats there, but they've had a lot of time. They're essentially what they're waiting on right now is for the lease to expire. So they've had a lot of time and time to prepare at least to get them moved around. So I'm not sure what the status is. I haven't heard a whole lot from it lately, but I guess we'll find out soon, right? The guy with the horn is back. I'll catch up on our chat here in just a moment. There we go, looking good. There goes the Celebrity Apex. She looks amazing today. Okay, let's zoom in here. All right, let me catch up on chat here. What did I miss? How was the Apex? Dimitri, what's going on? I should be able to. So as of right now, it seems like Disney Adventure is going to be coming on it's either the 14th or 15th of January. And it's going to come in around 8 p.m. So I'll have plenty of time to come see it after work that day. So that's going to be awesome. It's a really awesome surprise that we're going to get here is to see Disney Adventure. Probably the one and only time we're going to be able to find it too. Yeah, I know there's apparently two other guys that stream here, um, and then yeah, there's a little guy next to me. He's actually a viewer of mine, and he's always here every single weekend. He always sets up like right next to me. It's funny. Is it bigger than the last Disney? Oh, yes. Disney Adventure is going to be just a little bit smaller than the World Class from MSC. Disney Adventure is about 208,000 tons. It's a massive, massive ship.
Yep, we're starting to single up now. Fully about.
Oh, there's Freedom. Yes, Disney is very nice. It's another one of those examples of you get what you pay for. You're going to get a really, really good experience and very awesome ship, but it is very, very expensive. I know, right? The world class are just so tall. The world class like towers over the Icon almost, which is insane. The Icon are very short, but they're very, very long in length. All right, let's go ahead and get you guys around to the Freedom. She kind of snuck up on us, didn't she? Where's the remote? There it is. Oh, Queen Mary 2 here would be amazing, wouldn't it? Just seeing that ship in general would be pretty awesome. Couldn't tell you the last time I've seen the Queen Mary 2. Oh, we got a good party going on here on Freedom. Kind of music is bumping up there. Love to see it. Up to the smokestack, it caught on fire a second time. Yeah, Freedom Smokestack, it caught on fire. They fixed Nice. That was a good one. That was a good horn. But yes, as I was saying, the funnel caught on fire back in 2022. Then they replaced it in 2023, and about 2 months after they fixed it, it caught on fire again. So they had just kind of trimmed it off the top a little bit, like they got a haircut. Jump scare. 2 times, yeah. Yeah, it burnt a second time. As soon as they fixed it, basically about 2 months later, it burned again. They claimed it was a lightning strike this time, but I don't believe it. See the TikTok of the 2 Disney ships. Oh yeah, I saw it was Dream and Fantasy doing it too. That's really cool to have 2 of the same class. Anytime you get 2 of the same class doing a horn battle, it's always really cool. All right, I see Mardi Gras is... Oh, Mardi Gras' last lines are down. We are back to back to back to back here today. All right, I'm gonna let chat decide. Leave it on Freedom, or should we zoom in on Mardi Gras? I'll let you guys decide. Mardi Gras, okay. There we go. And Mardi Gras looks awesome. She looks really good after her dry dock. They did a good job getting her all cleaned up. Disney Adventure is going to Singapore, yes. She's kind of going the long way around, is what it is. She's going the long way around, so she's actually going to come pretty much almost straight to Port Canaveral, and then she's going to go basically all the way around and over to LA, and then eventually get over to Singapore over in March. Disney cash grab. So I've been told it is, but to me, there's no way it possibly could fit. So I don't know. What I've been told is yes, but I say no, essentially. I say ain't no way. Seeing that the biggest thing that's gone through the Panama Canal right now is the Norwegian Encore, and it was a tight fit, there's just no way that Disney Adventure being a whole 30,000 tons larger, almost 40,000 tons larger, is going to fit. Mardi Gras is looking very good today. She looks great. The Voyager is off the dock, by the way. We are getting some rapid fire departures today, and I love it. So yes, Disney Adventure is going to be, that's her home port is Singapore, but she's going to be stopping here in Canaveral from what it shows. Marine traffic even shows it, but she'll be sailing here, go all the way around over to LA, and then make her way eventually over to Singapore in March. Ooh, Bolt is going. Look right behind the funnel. You can see the roller coaster going today. Sweet. Alrighty. Right, exactly. I don't think it's going to be able to. There's no official sailings. There might be some media and like cast member previews, kind of like what Disney Destiny did here in Canaveral, but that's probably about it. I think she'd spend maybe a whole total of maybe a week here at most in Canaveral. Alrighty, let's. Car just pulled up to me. Has very squeaky suspension. If it got stuck in the Panama Canal, yeah, that would be a very bad situation.
That one and the Mardi Gras, because you're not going to have enough time to swing around and drop one off and catch the third one. Copy that. Roger that. He's already coming out of the West Basin.
Right. We're only 1 hour into stream. We've already had 4 of 6 sail away already. We're in awesome shape today. $152 and Encore is $136. Yeah, exactly. That's my thing. And I was on Bliss when it went through the canal, and that, it's the same as Encore. So, and it was tight. I have photos of it was being really, really tight inside that Panama Canal. There's just no way. So it's one of those, me personally, I'll believe it when I see it. Per Google. Yes, per Google. Bob Newell, what's going on? Welcome in. Welcome to the stream. All right, let's knock it just a little bit over there. What happened to the speed limit in Port Canaveral channel? Yeah, they're pretty quick out today. They're very quick today. get stuck or it's gonna have, yeah. I think Drake's Passage is the more likely option and scenario for Disney Adventure. So again, I'll believe the canal theory when I see it. Carnival Royal Caribbean. Me personally, I would pick Royal. I think they have better entertainment. I like the food a little bit better on Royal. The ships overall are just better. Um, I do like Carnival though. I like Carnival. It's just I think Royal Caribbean right now is just like the best of the best, and it's not really even close. But that's also opinion. I think everybody has opinions, but at least me personally, I like Royal a lot better. Another YouTuber in the black shirt. Oh yeah, must be. Oh, I'm so excited for a daytime departure of Grandiosa. She did call in earlier to the pilots and say she was scheduled for 5, so which is that's what the port schedule says as well. So I'm very excited to get a daylight departure for Grandiosa. Again, for those who are new to the channel, I hope you guys are enjoying today's live stream. If you are, be sure to leave a like, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe as well. We do this every single weekend. We are actually doing this again tomorrow afternoon for another 6-ship day here in Port Canaveral. So we've got 6 more amazing cruise ships to look at tomorrow afternoon. So I hope you guys are enjoying today, and we hope to see you guys tomorrow. Pixar Day at Sea through the yeah, I don't think it's not going to be a revenue sailing that when they go around it'll be just crew only that do that, but that would be funny, wouldn't it? Harry Potter cruise ship, I've heard rumblings of Universal wanting to try to get in it. The cruise industry right now is way too competitive, which is a good thing, but the last thing we need is even more options. I feel like, these cruise lines, what we have right now is putting out almost more than what we can realistically handle. But at the same time, it would be really interesting to see Universal get into it. I could see them maybe partnering with Carnival or something. Rick, hello, hello. Welcome in. Yes, happy holidays. I hope everybody does have a great Christmas. I know all these cruises setting out today are Christmas cruises. So for those who celebrate Christmas, hope you all have a great and awesome Christmas. And if you celebrate Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah. I think that's going on right now. You're on Icon Watch. Oh man, that's awesome. I was in Miami. I was in Miami last weekend and I saw Icon. I love that ship. I hope you have a great time. I've done both Icon and Star, and they are by far my favorite ships. if you haven't already and you're a fan of burgers, if you're somebody that likes burgers like me, try Base Camp if you haven't already. The burgers there are phenomenal. Might see next Sunday coming from fishing trip. Ooh, very cool. Oh yeah, Ocean Obsession comes through here like all the time. Next year's Star and Legend. Man, that's awesome. I need to get on Legend. I really need to get on Legend. It looks amazing. And having done Icon and Star, I feel like I have to. I had the Chains Freddy's. I have not. I have not. I have. I already have 5 No, I have 4, soon to be 5 cruises booked for next year. I don't know if I have enough PTO for that. With Justin, yeah. If I could, I definitely would. And Base Camp, very nice. Yeah, that was my favorite on board Star. It was you still had to pay for it when I sailed on Icon. You had to pay for it when I was on Icon last, but that was also when she was brand new. But on Star, they were free, and awesome burgers. I personally think my hot take is that they're better than Guy's Burgers. And I know I know the weight a statement like that carries within the cruise industry because Guy's Burgers have been kind of the best for so long. Freddy's is good. I don't know. Do you know, are they in Florida? I'll have to see if there's one nearby.
We are still south of the channel with the wires down. Okay.
Lots of time to. Yes, that's so true. Yeah. I work in finance, so beginning and end of month are usually very tough for me. But then, so I'm like limited to like 2 weeks a month, and then you subtract 3 to 4 weeks out of the year that I can actually use. It's tough. Higher quality cookout. Oh, okay. I do have to really plan. I've cruised during month end before, and it didn't go quite well. It didn't go bad, but it was more of just like, definitely not one of those things I would do again. Yeah, that's why I usually stick to middle of the month with my cruises usually. There we go, Adventure of the Seas. She's heading out on a six night cruise. Come on, give us a horn. Give us a horn, adventure. Come on. I know you want to. All right. There goes the adventure of the seas. Just got off Liberty of the Seas yesterday. Ooh, I love the Liberty. Best time. Got to preview the new... Ooh, okay. I had a few friends that were on Wonder that got to preview. I think it's a crow. Yeah, I hope Discovery class is about the same size. I'm a firm believer in the new Frontier class from MSC. Although probably a lot bigger than what Royal is going for. I think that's their Discovery class. That's my little tip and sneak peek for you guys here on stream. Sometimes I'll do that and give you guys little hints and little secrets here on these streams, but I'm pretty sure that these new Frontier ships from MSC are going to be their Discovery class, even though they're a lot bigger than what Project Discovery will probably end up being. Venture of the Seas, Explorer of the Seas, same. Yes, they're both Voyager class. So the Voyager class consists of Voyager, Explorer, Adventure, Mariner, and well, I guess Navigator, then Mariner, if you want to go in order there. But yes, Navigator and Mariner though are a little bit different, just in the fact that they have a couple little upgrades to them, just because they came out, towards the end of that life cycle there of that ship class. When will Discovery class be announced? The world may never know, to be honest with you. I usually have 1 to 2 people that'll kind of give me some tips and secrets, and they don't even know. So honestly, it's kind of really up in the air. I really don't know. I do hope it is soon. I hope probably now that they've got that deal in with Meyer Turku, it'll probably happen sooner rather than later. But even my sources are like, I don't know, man, which is not a good sign. But I think it'll be this year. If they're gonna get those out soon, it's gonna be this year. I am excited to see what those ships end up being, though, because I mean they've got a lot of potential to be really interesting and very special. So yeah, I'm excited. I think 2026 is going to be a good year for the industry when it comes to announcements and things like that, and just kind of seeing what's next. I do think for when it circling back to New Frontiers for MSC, I do think we're going to get those renders relatively soon. Probably, I would be surprised if we don't see them by March. That's just my opinion. I haven't heard that, but I have heard they probably will turn them around relatively soon, like they did with World Class way back. But yeah, I think we'll get those pretty soon. I did not see that. Did he give like any additional information on that? Alrighty, we're gonna zoom out here. Let's go ahead and head over to our last 2 ships of the day. Disney Treasure should be underway if she's on schedule within the next 10 minutes. So that's exciting. These are our last 2, MSC Grandiosa and the Disney Treasure. Very, very cool. Very excited for Grandiosa for sure. Oh, I just like Paradise Island was very cool. Not willing to shell out money for it every time. Oh yeah, that's how I am with the Hideaway Beach Club in Coco Cay. It's like it's really cool, but I don't want to spend $90 to $100 every time I go. So I definitely understand that. I definitely agree there. Sorry you're late. Hopefully didn't miss too much. We got two ships left. But at least the one that I'm most excited for hasn't left yet, which is Grandiosa. So welcome in, though. Welcome. Grandiosa is supposed to leave at 5. Bigger than a bigger again. See, yeah, and that's kind of, I think, where the hang-up is. Because that's what happened with Icon. Icon was only supposed to be 200,000 and ended up growing all the way to 250,000. So, who knows? It'll be very interesting to see, though. I have heard a little bit, at least from my few sources, that they are getting larger than they were originally hoping for. Which is kind of defeating the purpose. of Project Discovery, because those were supposed to be small. A very big, small ship. Yeah, that makes me think it's probably going to be closer to the size of maybe Prima. I think Prima's a good size. Yeah. I did see Viva, speaking of the Prima class, I did see Viva is finally over in Galveston now. That's exciting. Peculiar way of explaining things. Yeah, it sounds like it. It's cool that he at least gives like little hints and stuff like that. I like when the like people from the actual company do that, because they give us enough to kind of get excited about stuff, but then they, don't give us too much information. Brandon's most used apps in order are Cruise Mapper, Marine Traffic, and Sites for Work. You're probably right. You're probably right, to be honest. Cruise timetables to look at the schedules, the Port Canaveral schedule page, and YouTube, and then work. Dog barking. Come on, Disney's. It's like these first four went out just rapid fire, and now we're just waiting. Just sitting around and waiting. They shouldn't be too much longer though. These last two should be pretty much back to back as well. Yep, I will be here tomorrow. We'll be here tomorrow. 6 more ships tomorrow. Which would be an awesome time, yeah. 6 more tomorrow. The Venezia, Star of the Seas, MSC Seashore, Disney Fantasy, Vista, and the Norwegian Prima. So we got a really good time tomorrow. We have some great set of ships for tomorrow. do really enjoy having a separate or a different class of ship here in Port Canaveral. Having these Meraviglia Plus ships is pretty great. Some lady just barely out of the frame of the camera almost ate it. That would have been very, very bad. But yeah, it is really cool to have a different class of ship here, though. That's what I enjoy, something different, which is always really fun. I know we've had Meraviglia here before, but not a Meraviglia Plus. Grandiosa is actually the first and only ship right now from the Meraviglia Plus ships that have ever come into the US. Virtuosa is sailing Southern Caribbean out of Guadalupe, I believe, but as far as here in the United States, we have not had one of these classes yet. All she is just a bigger version of Meraviglia, but still really cool. Treasure should be pulling lines. Very nice. Cool. Thank you. Thank you for the heads up. I haven't heard anything on the radio. They've been quiet today. The question was asked if it would fit under the bridge in Tampa, and he said, yes, probably not. What? Yes, probably not. that tells us so much. That's so funny. They were, so I had heard about that. They've been wanting to build a terminal in Tampa outside of the bridge for probably the last 10 years. And unfortunately, the issue with that is it is a very large manatee habitat all the way down that coast of Clearwater, all the way down to Bradenton and a little bit further south to basically St. Pete, all the way up to Clearwater is like a huge manatee habitat. And so the environmental people continue to block it, which is fine. We don't want to screw over the manatees here. We want to make sure they're protected and everything like that, and they got a place to be. But, you know, it's very unfortunate we can't get our ships over there. Oh, very cool. Very nice. I did work at the terminals here for for about 2 months. This was back in 2022. I worked there for about 2 months, and they told me I didn't work enough because I wanted to keep coming to Ship Spot. When I'm out here, I want a Ship Spot, but at the same time, I was like, oh, it'd be fun to work at the terminals. So I didn't last very long. I was too busy trying to get out of work early to come Ship Spot. It's getting a little chilly. I need to go grab my jacket real quick. Oh. I say it's chilly, but it's probably like 70. Alrighty, one moment. Corey, welcome back. Hold on. Got my hoodie on. I'm gonna reattach my mic. Alrighty, back in action. Alright. Destiny came in for her first time. We were there at the terminal. Got out of school early. Oh, very nice. That was cool. Seems like World Atlantic's maiden might be one of the first 2-ship days at Ocean Cape. Wait. Are they adding a second berth there? No way. I didn't know that was part of the plans, is to put a second berth there. That's crazy. I'm not surprised, because they would really benefit from it. But that's crazy. I guess they have enough ships here in the Caribbean that could really... Got something from the Grandiosa. Hold on. Yeesh, the last luggage load. That's still going to take them a few minutes. Taking them so long today.
Right, Coast Guard. MSC Grandiosa, pilots, channel 16. Grandiosa, good. Hey, channel 12, please. Channel 12. Grandiosa, pilot. Pilot from Grandiosa, good. Hey, I'm pulling on dock now. Are you guys ready to sail? Pilot will be ready in about 10 minutes. We're just loading the last luggages. Okay, 10 minutes till you're ready. Okay, roger.
Nice. So it sounds like the pilot's already over there and loading up the last little piece of luggage. So we're good to go. We should be ready to go here for some on-time departures for these last two, or at least with Grandiosa. Second berth was announced earlier this year, but no detail. Oh, interesting. I did not know about that. That definitely slid under the radar. I am on Google right now looking that up. MSC is building a second pier and developing a new, smaller island called Little Cay next to Ocean Cay to handle more ships and offer exclusive experiences, with the new pier allowing 2 ships to dock simultaneously instead of just one. Though the second pier's completion and full use by 2 large ships is planned for the near future, expanding capacity of MSC's growing fleet. That is what Google says. That is crazy. That is crazy. That's going to be awesome to see. I think so. I don't really know Chase or watch him, so I don't really know what he looks like, but there are other people out here. I don't really know what he looks like, but there are people with cameras out though, so I'm assuming yes.
Because we didn't really hit that rehearse, so you just went and I was but if you're turning on the camera on the end,
Treasure about to sail away. Okay, very cool. Very nice. Yeah, she's usually pretty on time with 4:45, so it's weird that she's late today. As long as it's not like Sky Princess. Ugh, that was crazy. She was so late that day. 3 p.m. departure and not leaving until what, like 7:30 or something. She was so late that day. That's my chair, I promise. I think Grandiosa might end up going out before her. Is the big new Disney adventure supposed to make an appearance? Oh, yes. Um, yes, it is supposed to be here in the middle of January. She actually does show in marine traffic. Her destination is Port Canaveral right now, actually. If you look up Disney Adventure on marine traffic, it should show Port Canaveral as her destination right now. She's not going to be leaving for another like probably week or so, but she's going to be here soon. I'm very, very happy and thankful that she's not going to be showing up while I'm on Grandiosa. This is going to be very close. For those who are here, do we want streams while I'm on Grandiosa? trying to think of ways I could do it, because it would be tough, but I'm trying to think of ways I could try to do a stream on the ship without using like my phone or using something other than my phone. But I know I did it on Wonder, where at least I streamed the sailaway, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I guess we'll see though. I'm gonna try to stream on Grandiosa at least. If not, we're gonna have a lot of good videos from it. Oh yeah. I'm told she'll be here for about a week. Maybe a week. Probably 5 to 7 days is what I've been told. It seems like it's going to be the cast previews, like cast member previews, just like they did with Destiny back in October. I'm going to see if my cruises at connections and my cruises at friends that have been able to get me ship tours in the past, I remember them saying they knew something about Disney, or they knew somebody at Disney. So I'm really, really hoping. I'm gonna probably message the lady Anne Marie that I am connected with through them, and see if she can reach out to somebody, because that would be really cool if I could get on for a tour. I would probably squeal if I got to check out that ship. That ship looks so cool. I'll text her on Monday or Tuesday to see if we can try to work something out. Probably no promises there, but the odds are definitely not zero. Let's see if we can zoom in on Grandiosa to see if we can find her lines. Can we see the mooring lines? Yeah, we can a little bit. Interesting. It's like we got 4 rapid fire and it was almost too quick back to back, and now we're not getting anything. Yeah, she is very large for 208. It's cool that she's not open in the back, but she's open down the center. I thought that was a really cool design choice.
Oh, Harbor Master.
What do we got?
Go ahead. Hey, just, guys are pulling up now, so whenever you're ready, feel free to start singling up. Okay, probably in the next couple minutes I'll be ready.
Not sure if that was Grandiosa or Adventure, but one of them is going to be underway here pretty soon. What Port Canaveral terminals can she dock at? Honestly, I think she's probably going to end up using Terminal 1, where Star goes. I don't know if she can fit at 8. 8's in such like a weird spot. I don't know if they'd be able to do it. If I had the guess, probably Terminal 1, but they may try to do it at 10, but it would be very, very tight. I guess if the World Class can do it, how long, if anybody's able to Google the length, how long is Disney Adventure? I know the World Class can fit, but so I guess the Oasis class is just barely too long. So if it's any shorter in length, then yeah, it should have no problem going to 10, maybe. Treasure Your Destiny, what's going on? She's gonna be docking at 8? That's crazy. That is crazy. I did not think that they would actually be able to pull that off. Oh, it's getting chilly. We have goosebumps.
West Base now bound for scenic. Concern traffic come up on channel 12, MSC Grandiosa.
Grandiosa, yay.
Carnival Passport, MSC Grandiosa. MSC Grandiosa, drop the lines, get underway, Port Canaveral, West Base now bound for scenic. Concern traffic come up on channel 12, MSC Grandiosa.
How have I been at? You're saying how long? But I've been doing this for, believe it or not, I've been doing this almost 9 years. My first set of vlogs I did was back on Sunshine back in 2016. Let's see if I can zoom in on Grandiosa. See if we can catch them dropping the lines. They should be dropping lines here in a second. They said. But yeah, been doing this quite a while. Streaming is relatively new. I just started doing these live streams probably for the first time back in October, and I'm really enjoying it. So, but I've been doing like normal ship spotting type of edited videos and stuff like that for a long time now. Like the Mirabilia Plus ships. Yeah, I'm excited for Grandiosa. You booked Virtuosa, right? I don't see them dropping lines, do you? Yep, that's cool. I need a Virtuosa model. Wink, wink. If you want to send one. Come on, drop those lines. You don't need them. Travel Pistula, hello, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, Grandiosa is one of my more highly anticipated cruises coming up, even though she's less than 2 weeks now, or less than 3 weeks now. So I'm getting very, very excited for it. I don't know, I know it's a little blurry. I'll back it out a little bit. Chicken Chuck. You know, I never actually went and go see that movie. That's Minecraft, right? Very well designed. All the MSGs are, yeah. MSC, honestly, MSC does a very good job with their ship design. Like from a design standpoint, MSC's got one of the prettiest ships, best layouts, and like even their oddly laid out ones like Seaside and Seaside Evo ships, like even those are still really cool and still really well done. Oh, it's so cold. Oh my gosh, Caleb. So my buddy Caleb, who's been on, he was on Star with me. He's actually who's going on Grandiosa with me. He's on Norwegian Joy right now, and they're playing Mario Kart on the big TV screen in the atrium on board the ship. That is so cool. Ship to shore, what's going on? She's leaving the ship. Is she coming straight here, or where's she going? That's cool though. That's exciting. Honestly, I want to do a video on adventure, just like talking all about it. Just kind of like a mini documentary almost, just because of how like crazy the life has been for that ship so far. Yeah. Yeah, for those who don't know who Caleb is, he's Cruise Ship Media. He's here on YouTube, but he mostly posts over on Facebook. So if you're on Facebook, go give me a follow. I'm trying to post there a bunch lately now, but also give him a follow at Cruise Ship Media and on Instagram. Of course, I want to do a tour or a media sailing. Absolutely. Dude, I was just saying earlier, I would squeal if I had the opportunity to get on that ship for a couple days, or for at least a day, just to check it out. Yeah, I'll definitely be here for it. If I have to even leave work early that day, I will. Yeah, it's worth missing school for a few days. You'll be fine. It'll be there when you get back. School's always going to be here. Disney Adventure is only going to be here for like 2 to 3 days. So, there you go. That's your answer. That is so funny that they've got Mario Kart playing in the lobby of Norwegian Joy right now. That is so funny to me. Not much going. Yeah, exactly. Two weeks. Two media sailings towards the end. The rest. Do you know how long these test cruises are going to be? Is it like 2 to 3 days, or is it? I don't know if I could get it. I don't know if I could get the PTO because I have Grandiosa right beforehand, but I could try. 3-night media sailing? Okay. If you can figure out the dates and send me the dates, let me know. I'll go. So much for Grandiosa getting underway. Oh no. I appreciate you at least being a member though. I'm gonna try to have the Q&A. I'll try to have it out probably by Monday. I'm gonna film it tonight. Or I'm gonna try to film it tonight, but I'll have it out by at least Monday, hopefully. That way you at least get a chance to watch it. Send schedule via DM. Okay, sounds good. Started following me on Facebook. Very cool. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm trying to grow over there. That's like one of the only platforms I haven't really tried growing on until recently. So it's kind of like my new little project. I'm trying to post there a bunch. That way I can grow that as well because I've done well on YouTube, done pretty good on TikTok, Instagram, but not Facebook. So that's my little project right now. All right, so much for the. Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, these streams are a lot of fun. I've only been doing these live streams for about 2 months, a little over 2 months now, and they've been a lot of fun. I enjoy doing this. I don't know why I didn't do this sooner. Okay, yeah, I'll see. I'm gonna try to film it tonight if I can. It shouldn't take me that long to do. It'll probably be very minimal editing, because it's a Q&A, but I can try to have it out probably by tomorrow or Monday. Okay, yeah, I should be able to have it out for you before it ends. Nope, just heard something. Do the horns. Let's see. Yeah, those mooring lines are gone. Should be able to just see her kind of pushing off the dock here. Finally got a little bit of movement, which is nice. Oh man, it's getting really cold now. The temperature is dropping very quickly. There it is. I think you can kind of see it coming off the dock a little bit. Yep, okay, yeah, she's definitely moving now. I love the zoom on this camera to be able to see that. Awesome. Right, exactly. I'm so excited to see that ship. It's gonna be so cool. MSC Grandiosa is officially underway. Yay! I'm glad that I get to see it because once it goes out to Asia, it's like never plans to come back. So it'll be nice that to at least get to see it once, you know, once or twice, and then once it leaves, you know, that'll be it. But at least we get to see her, right? That's a good idea, honestly. So again, Caleb is on Joy right now, and they've got like a normal TV going up on the pool deck, and a Royal Caribbean commercial just came across the screen for Icon. Treasure, I don't think Treasure's ever been this late. Does she have any different horns, do you know, than what Destiny has? Like any new or different ones? She's supposed to have like a whole Pixar area. I wouldn't be surprised if maybe they do like a couple different Pixar horns. Only Destiny has those. Interesting. I hope she has at least 10 new ones. 10 would be crazy. This is the latest I've ever seen Treasure. It doesn't sound like she's going to be too far behind Grandiosa, though. Yeah, Adventure is a must-see. I think it's going to end up being a huge deal here in Port Canaveral too. I don't know if, especially if she's coming like later on in the day, I don't know if they're going to make it a huge deal here at the port, but it's going to be a huge deal like when she starts, you know, making a sailaway and things like that. There we go. Man, I cannot wait to go on this cruise. Or she stays for a few days and goes out. Yeah, I think so too. I think she'll probably be here for a few days. I thought I had heard they're going to do the naming ceremony here, but I don't know. If they do, that'd be really cool. Highly recommend doing a bridge and engine room tour if it's offered on Grandiosa. Oh, really? I'll have to look into that. I will definitely look into it. Kitchen tours? I don't know actually. I got to do that on Wonder a couple years ago, which was actually really cool. Just go to the excursion desk, see if they offer like 50 bucks. Okay, 50 bucks isn't too bad. It's a pretty good price. I might look into that. There's already so much stuff I plan on doing on that cruise. 3 nights is not gonna be enough. Yeah, it's gonna be really cool. It's gonna be really cool having an adventure here. What's cool is Miravilia class is actually widened to make the ship draft low, really, or shallower. So it means although they're the same size as Excel, she can visit smaller ports. Really, that's interesting. I'm assuming that that's probably going to be the case with these new frontier ships as well. Those new frontier ships, I am extremely excited to see. Very, very excited to see those. Yes, yeah, I'm not too surprised. Whew. Doing some virtual sailing streams over the next few weeks. Let me know if you're okay. I'll definitely at least try to watch them. I don't know if I'd be able to join like a call or anything like that, but I might be able to at least like tune in for a couple minutes here and there. That'd be cool. Okay, sounds good. No movement from treasure yet. Ow. My knees popped. Getting old. Yeah. I don't want to hear it. Ugh, a bird crapped all over my car when I got here today. It's literally all over the hood and down the side of the car. It looks so bad. I just cleaned this. I'm so mad about it. It was like warm today too. It was like almost 80 degrees at one point today, and now I'm like freezing. That was a bird diving in the water. You got something too. Ooh, that's gonna eat into your clear coat. You gotta clean it once it gets onto the car. And that eats through the clear coat of your paint. I always keep car window spray and microfiber cloth, and yes, for that very reason. I know, I usually do, and I didn't bring one today. But yeah, I'm very particular with my car. too. Like I do my own ceramic coatings on. I've done my last 3 cars. I did my own ceramic coating on them. But yeah, I usually wash my car like once every week to every other week, just to keep all the bugs out. I collect a lot of bugs on the front of the car too on the way out here. Came back for 3. And she cleaned the car. Probably uses scrub. Oh my gosh. Oh, I would have a heart attack. That takes a whole weekend with a polisher basically to get that out. That's rough. Okay, very good. That's good. Yeah. That would have probably taken a good bit of effort with a polisher to get that out. That's rough. Probably be divorced. That's funny. Used to detail cars in you. Oh, okay, very cool. Yeah, I've always been super into it since I was a kid. Or at least like when I got my first car, I was like super into making sure it was like always nice and really clean and alrighty, MSC Grandiosa. Finally getting somewhat daylight departure here for. Very, very awesome. Pretty good lighting for it, to be honest. Sweet. This is a huge ship. Man, she looks good. Yeah, she the horn didn't sound very good. Or it was very weak sounding. Alrighty, let's see. Zooming in. You can kind of see. Oh, you can really see into the theater in the back, can you? That's awesome. That sailaway party up there is really bumping. I love that. Just the carousel lounge are incredible. Yeah, that's one of my top priorities is making sure I catch that at least once. You may know the answer to this. Is that a reservation, or is that just like you go in, throughout the cruise? In the past, I haven't had any experience with having to make reservations, so we should be fine, but still no updates on Treasure. Sounded like she was going to push off right after Grandiosa, but that didn't end up being the case, did it? So it's an extra charge for the main shows, which is like a paid reservation. Interesting, but open all day and night. Interesting. It's kind of weird that you have to pay to go see the show. I did see something about that though, like where you could pay to go in. I thought it was just like an extra dinner reservation or something. Trisha, what's going on? Welcome in. And thank you to all of our members who are here. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. We still got Disney Treasure coming out, hopefully relatively soon. But we've got ourselves MSC Grandiosa at the moment. Beautiful, beautiful ship at night. Wow.
Integrity.
Ran by another. Oh, that's right. Cirque du Soleil does do those. That's crazy. That's really cool, actually. Forever MSC, what's going on? Welcome everybody who's joining in. Unison John, welcome in. Good evening. Alrighty, let's go ahead and spin it around for Disney Treasure. Hopefully should be underway here relatively soon. We're going to stick around and watch her sail away. But for those who are just joining in, we had a couple new people just join in. Hope you are enjoying the stream, and we will be back again tomorrow for another 6-ship day. So I hope to see you guys tomorrow as well. And if you're new, again, subscribe. We do this every single weekend here in Port Canaveral. Yeah, this New Frontiers project from MSC is going to be very, very exciting to see. I'm very excited to see what comes out of it. I have heard nothing from Treasure. What the heck? The red funnel lights just turned off. That's odd. There's got to be something going on. They have never left this late. Even Treasure's maiden voyage wasn't this late. Yeah, I'm not sure. It is weird that the funnel lights turned off. I've never seen them like that before. They've got the blue lights around the logo, but the actual red light on the funnel turned off, which is odd. But yeah, those new Frontier ships though, like I think we're gonna get renderings of those relatively soon. Me personally, I think we'd probably see them as late as March, like latest. Probably not sometime this year, but latest probably March. They were pretty quick and early to show off those world-class models, you know, way back when they first ordered those ships. So I think they're going to continue that.
Captain lines right here, South Cargo 4, be headed to South Cargo 2. One buck of ours, Captain Mark. Disney Treasure.
Third live stream. Welcome to the stream, though. I appreciate you coming in.
We'll say 15, 20 minutes. If you guys need to work, I can give you a call once we get in the middle basin there, or just let me know how much time you guys need to move.
50.
About 50. Usually enough time to get us out of the channel. If we go out, we won't be much further than the tow. Okay. Yeah, like I said, we're hoping to be underway in the next 15, 20 minutes, but I'll give you a call when we get to middle basin, more or less, just to confirm.
15, 20 minutes. All right. That's good. Yeah, I don't know why she's delayed, though. That's crazy. Sooner? Like, how soon? Are we talking, like, January? Amtrak 150 railfan. Let's see. You should update the radio to the Brightline radio frequency. That would be funny. I don't know if it'll go all the way out here because the track is pretty far out past 95. Nelly, what's going on? But yes, welcome in everybody that's just joining in. We are going to be the ones that stay tonight, but I also do live streams here. I guess there are one or two other guys here that do it as well, but I do this every single weekend as well. And yeah, we'll be right back here tomorrow for another 6-ship day with Carnival Venezia, Star of the Seas, MSC Seashore, Disney Fantasy, Carnival Vista, and the Norwegian Prima tomorrow. So we've got a good lineup for tomorrow. So all of you who are just tuning in, I hope you're enjoying it, and I hope to see you guys tomorrow. If your other contact was reliable, first week of January, but do not count on that. All right, I'm gonna count on that. I'm gonna hold you to it. No, I'm kidding. January, I wouldn't be too surprised. They're probably gonna wait until after the new year. There's just too much going on with the holidays, you know, over the next few weeks. So, what is the next cruise tomorrow arriving? I don't think there's any arrivals tomorrow, but We are going to have 6 ships coming out tomorrow, though. I am slightly concerned if they take any longer, because I have less than an hour left on the battery for this for this little Wi-Fi router. Well, that might not be too good, but that's okay. We'll just use a hotspot. Excited for Disney Adventure coming to Port Canaveral mid-January. Oh, absolutely. I'm so excited for it. Stopping in LA and Japan on our way to Singapore. That's really, really cool. I'm very excited. Oh, her funnel lights are on. Yeah. I have one to two potential contacts that I might be able to get a tour of Adventure when she's here. And if that's the case, maybe even a media sailing. I'm going to really, really try to string something together. And if I can, we'll definitely try to, get a live stream going of that. About 3-4 weeks after World Class ordered, we got renders. So, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That lines up. Yeah, what's your question? It would be sick. I'm so excited. The chance is not 0. The chance is not 0. So that's why I'm excited. Canaveral can hold 6. 6 is the maximum as of right now. Favorite Disney cruise ship? I'd have to say, I'd probably say Treasure or Wish. I guess Destiny's the same, but I don't know. I like that class a lot. I'd like to try it. Yeah, the radio just said within the next 15 to 20 minutes. So hopefully sometime soon. Oh gosh, it's getting cold though. Terminal G, it's just general, nothing happened to it. Nothing happened to Terminal G in Miami. They're just renovating it to accommodate larger ships and just being a little bit more effective and efficient to get more and more passengers through the terminal quickly and easily. Cold. Okay, Florida cold is different. All right. Florida cold is different. It's like 68 right now. But there's wind coming off the ocean. I don't know. If you Floridians know. It's cold, man. I didn't see it come into Port Everglades, but I did see Disney Destiny come into here. It'll be cool seeing Treasure all lit up, though, at night. South Norway. Oof. That just sounds way too cold. 7 ships today in my, that's awesome. Yeah, I did Miami last Saturday. I streamed down there and there was 8 ships. Yeah, 8 ships in Miami last weekend was awesome to see too. We had, what was it? Freedom of the Seas, World America, Icon, Encore, Sunrise, Magic, Zyterdam, and Resilient Lady. We had a really, really good set of ships there last weekend. Lucky to see Dream and Oslo. Ooh, that sounds really cool. I forgot that she went over to Northern Europe. That's really neat. Honestly, Miami's chaotic. Miami's chaotic. It's a much smaller, well, it's not a downtown area. Like Miami is literally just downtown of one of the biggest cities and most densely populated cities in the entire country, and there's like an entire cruise port there where on the weekends you're stuffing, 50 to 75,000 cruise passengers in there at the same time. Right, exactly. Yeah, I'm in Orlando, so it's only an hour out to here for me. It's like 3.5 to 4 hours almost to get to Miami. I usually take the Bright Line when I go to Miami. Even when I ship spot, like when I went down there last weekend, I took the Bright Line down. When is Legend of the Seas coming? So her maiden voyage, I believe, is in August, and then Legend will be down in Fort Lauderdale, I think the first week of November. I'll definitely be there for that. Come on, Disney Treasure. What was it, like 10 minutes ago? They said 15 to 20 minutes. So hopefully the next couple of minutes here. The seat warmers in my car are going to be put to use today when I get in the car. Ugh. Yep, 30 cruise ships. Yeah, MSC's got 10 just on order through 2035, and I think they're going to order more. But yeah, Royal Caribbean's going crazy too. Royal and MSC are basically like the two cruise lines that are just ordering tons and tons and tons of ships. Oh yeah, they're if you include their cargo business, then yeah, MSC has like a couple, almost 1,000, like you said. Go home at the monster. Oh, the boogeyman's out. It's getting dark. I think I know the townhouse suite that they have on the back of the ship is like 30 something thousand dollars for a week. I'm pretty sure it's like 35 or $40,000 for a week in that townhouse suite in the back corner. It's supposed to be on Symphony November 30th. I had to cancel for Harmony. Okay, well at least you got Harmony. That's cool. Glad Miami had 9 ships and they closed down the tunnel. People getting to, oh my gosh. Yeah, that happened when I was on Symphony. When I did Symphony, the tunnel shut down for like a really, really bad accident. And so everybody was getting directed through just the middle of downtown, basically, in order to get to the cruise port. It was insane. It literally took an hour basically to get from like where the exit is to go towards the tunnel. It took an hour to get from there to the ship. And we had already been driving for like 2 hours. Exactly. That's why I like Port Canaveral better. Honestly, I have a lot of Miami cruises coming up, which is weird. I have Grandiosa here, but then I have Luna. I have Luna in April. That's out of Miami. Seaside is in May, out of Miami. And then probably going to be booking World America relatively soon, and that's also Miami. But I definitely prefer Canaveral. That's so many Miami trips. What was I thinking booking 2 different cruises out of Miami back-to-back months? What was I thinking? Greetings. Oh, hello. Yes. What's going on? Glad I have Star in February from Port Canaveral. Oh, very cool. Yeah, I love the Star. I think she's... Nope, not moving. I thought she was for a second there, but no. See if I can charge my phone up for just a minute. Ah, that bird dutied all over my windshield too. Ooh, very cool. Oh. I'm gonna sit in the car, turn my little seat warmers on. The little AC knobs in this car are very clicky, and it's very, very audibly satisfying. What did that bird eat? Oh my gosh. Ads. Take his cat on the stroll. Oh my gosh. I would love it if my cat would do that. That'd be so funny. My cat's the size of a horse. No shame. Let me grab my radio just so we can hear. There we go. All right. Back in Florida. You're in Fort Myers this morning. Oh, nice. $15 minutes maybe. Okay. Yeah, they said they had called over the radio like 15-ish minutes ago saying it would be 15 to 20 minutes, so hoping, fingers crossed. Pilot boat just went by. Yeah. I don't know what it is they were waiting on. There had to have been some sort of delay, like in the terminal or something. Something had to have been going on. Is they normally don't. I've never seen Treasure leave this late. This is the latest I've ever seen her leave. Start my car so I don't kill the battery. That warmed up quick. Hope this doesn't happen on January 3rd. It's supposed to be on that ship. I doubt it. This is very rare. I've never seen Treasure leave this late before. There's got to be some sort of just issue going on in the terminal or something like that. But I've never seen Treasure leave this late. She's usually very on time, somewhere between 4:45 and 5 o'clock, pretty consistently for the past year. So this seems to just be a one-time thing, thankfully. But I hope you have a great cruise, though. I hear Treasure's great. Got off Destiny December 3rd. It was a good time. Still have some bugs, but not. That's good. Yeah, usually with like the first, 2 to 3 months of a ship, sometimes will be a little buggy, just trying to iron everything out. Nothing's going to be perfect the first time around. That's why a lot of people, like, when people go on like a maiden voyage of a ship, like people sometimes will expect perfection. And even like when I did the maiden voyage for Star and it wasn't perfect, like some of the shows were having problems and things like that. Even some people in my group were saying like their shows, had bugs halfway through it, things like that. But, as long as you have the right expectation of, that's probably not going to be perfect, but it's also going to be one of the first few times around. But yeah, I'm sure they're ironing out those bugs within the next month or so. Lots of new crew. Yeah, exactly. Star of the Seas heading your way. Yeah, she will. She'll be here tomorrow. We're going to be streaming again tomorrow. So those, for those who are just finding me for the first time or just tuning in for the first time, I do this every single weekend here in Port Canaveral. We were in Miami actually last weekend, but we'll be doing this every single weekend here in Port Canaveral. And I will be back tomorrow for the 6 ship day. I don't think my Wi-Fi router is going to last long enough for the ship to leave. I have a backup power supply for it, but it's not going to last nearly as long. Interesting. I had to step away. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with Disney. It's so weird. I've stayed this long. I don't want to just like leave and have the ship go out as soon as I leave. But at the same time, like I haven't heard anything over the radio either on her updates. Like they said they were leaving in 15 to 20 minutes, like 30 minutes ago. Now operated by Carnival. That's hilarious. That's funny. Yes, I will say. The Wi-Fi connectivity may not be as good, and here in a bit, once this Starlink, the battery I have connected to my Starlink, is probably going to go in the next 20 minutes or so. But I might have to switch over to like my little mobile hotspot, which is not going to be very good when it comes to stream quality, but it'll be all right. We're going to stay. Hopefully. Yeah, Carnival did get out on time. They were out at 3:30. Both of them were. One of my buddies that does the ship spotting here as well, Jerry, he says, I managed to drive from Fort Lauderdale as your stream started, parked at the condo, which he lives like right down the road here. Parked at the condo, flew 3 times, packed up, and get ready to leave, all before Treasure left. That's so crazy. Only ship spotting you got was Tampa from 20 miles away at 37,000 feet. That's rough. At least you got to see something, right? I'm assuming you saw something. It's so weird. Six horns. 77 days and counting till Mardi Gras. Ooh, very fun. That's awesome. Mardi Gras is an awesome ship. Well, at least you saw something, right? Man, what is their deal? You heard a horn announcement? Are you on the ship? First cruise this past May and got bit by the cruise bug. Mardi Gras is number 5. That's crazy you've been on that many that quickly. Mardi Gras goes to 4s and 5s when Festival gets here in 27. Oh. It's moving? And Festival's first 2 sailings from Florida, just not the train. Ooh, that's cool though. That's awesome. Let me make sure I've got enough battery in my little Starlink power supply here. Oh, hush. 6 minutes. Oh, yeah. Yikes. Is it moving? I can't tell. If it's moving, it's like barely just starting to push. You're killing me today, Disney. Make sure I got the radio here. That way we don't miss it if they say something. Very pretty night out though. There's a lot of stars out. I don't know if she's moving or not. I don't think she is. No news on what's happening. And it's weird though, because they haven't really said anything on the radio. I'm tuned in on a radio to the pilots where they, chat with the captains, and they said they should be ready to set sail in 15 to 20 minutes, but that was close to 30 minutes ago. Chloe, welcome in. Hello. So hopefully it's soon. I haven't heard anything since, though. Usually they at least say something. Here's something with the pilots.
Yep, well, what you think about what time that ship's gonna be leaving, Cap? We actually just started engines, so, we're gonna start dropping lines here momentarily.
Yes.
Roger that.
Yay. Dropping lines momentarily. Yay. Perfect. Also, I have 1 minute left, 2 minutes left worth of battery on this battery pack, and then the stream's gonna just cut while I move the power supplies around, but we should be good to go. Yeah, she's very late. Yeah, it's about dang time. It's past my bedtime. It's dark out. Getting all those battery. I'm hitting 30 next year. I'm not happy about it. My parents won't stop reminding me either. Yes, hello everybody that's just joining in. Hopefully any minute now. Sounds like they should be dropping lines relatively soon. And again, for those who are joining in, we will be here again tomorrow. Bring us back. Yay, we're back. Welcome back. I had to change the battery packs here. The first one finally went, but we're good to go. I think my parents just like to tease me that I'm turning 30. Yes, hello. There we go. I think we're back. Okay. Alrighty, we should be back in action. Oh wait. I think we are back. How's the audio? That's my only concern. It's definitely not nearly as good. I'm using an iPad instead of an actual nice camera. But let me know how the audio quality is. It should be fine. It's the same microphone. I just switched it over, just making sure it actually worked correct. Audio is good. Perfect. All right. Cool. Appreciate it. Alrighty. So yeah, not nearly as nice as what we just had, but it'll do. It will do for the time being. Okay, all right. Let me just go ahead and pack up all my other equipment, I guess, if it's not going to be working. Yeah, the Starlink did not like having the battery source changed. It just like stopped working. It was like, no, I liked the other one better. Oh. Alrighty. That's good to know for future reference that I can just change, or I can just like pull everything from the computer and move it into the iPad if it's in dire situations. I'm glad that actually worked. But I don't know if you guys heard whenever it first cut out, but they did announce that they were coming off the dock, or they were getting underway whenever it was cutting out. So if you guys didn't hear that, that was a couple minutes ago. So hopefully, relatively soon, we should actually see her moving. The low light quality on this iPad is not good. That's okay. In the UK, late here, the sun is working. Oh, very cool that he's working on Disney. Nice. Is he on Wish or Destiny? Or one of the other ones? Love the podcast on new frontier ships. Yeah, I'm glad you liked it. Yeah. I had to like be careful with what I said because I know too much, but that was what I was allowed to say. It's moving. You're right, it is. Not good, but it's okay. I am a very big stickler when it comes to quality, so it's bugging me, but I'm glad this is at least working. Ow. This is definitely the longest stream we've done. Yes, very, very curious. Yeah, I don't know much more than what I said on the stream, but yeah. But I do know, I guess, a little bit of a couple extra details on it that we'll share in the near future. Wink, wink, hint, hint. It sounds like we're going to get renderings of New Frontier probably sometime next month. I'll at least tell you guys that. You have a son that works on Treasure. That's cool. Oh, that's cool. We have some parents of crew members. Okay. Very exciting. Yes. Yeah. We should be getting, for those who like MSC, we just got that big new announcement just recently, of course, about Project New Frontiers that just got ordered. Again, we should be getting a rendering of that new class of ship probably as early as next month. So we are in for a big, big treat. Bunk. But yeah, I'm very excited about that new class of ship though. It's gonna be really cool. I haven't seen it. My source says he's seen it, so it's cool. He said it's pretty exciting. Yes, Disney Treasure is underway. Finally. Glad I brought this iPad as backup. No tug assistance. Okay, very good, very good. Yeah, I see her. She's off the dock now. Probably she's in the basin, so she's going to start pushing forward here in the next little bit.
Yeah, go ahead, Victory. Yeah, Cap, good evening. Merry Christmas, all that jazz. Happy Festivus. We do plan on getting out of here at the top of the hour, just FYI. I just called security. They said it looks like we're on time. Just give you a heads up, Cap. We'll be hopefully pulling off of here right on time, top of the hour.
All that jazz.
We'll 1900. We're pushing ahead in the West Basin. We should be in the access channel momentarily. Roger that, Cap. Standing by. Thank you.
If the cruise news channels will mention it in the next day or two. Oh, that's true. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if it's like a big deal, then yeah, I'm sure something will come up in the next couple of days.
Fishing vessel forgiven. Pilot on the Treasure. Good evening. Hey, Cap, we're just coming out of West Basin. We'll see you starboard to start. If you could just slide down to that green side for me, please. Sir, no problem. I'm only going to that wild ocean right there. Be out your way. I'll see you starboard to starboard. Okay, great. Yeah, we're going to start turning out of the basin here another minute or so. Hey, Roger. Roger. I'll hold the green side. Thank you.
Cool.
Channel 22 Alpha, 1022.
Yeah, I'm sure. Honestly, it could be a variety of different things that could cause this to happen. So, if it was something major, then I'm sure we'll find out. If it was nothing, then probably won't hear anything of it again. Two of four cats decided we don't need to see what's going on at the football game. My cat's the same way. She'll just like sit right on top of me and just like, what's up? You know, just like no need to watch or, no need to edit your videos. She'll sit right on top of the computer half the time. And I was like, okay, that's a great place to sit. There she comes. Yay. Good training right there. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, again, for those who are just tuning in, if you're new to the channel, I hope you're enjoying this stream. This isn't my normal image quality. We're on our backup, unfortunately, right now, but we will be back here tomorrow for another 6-ship day with the Venezia, Star of the Seas, MSC Seashore, Disney Fantasy, Carnival Vista, and the Norwegian Prima. Yeah, our power supply and our main setup didn't quite make it this long into the stream, so we're on our backup. But I hope you all are enjoying. Yeah, I'm glad I brought it, honestly. I was heading out today. I'm like, do I really need to bring the iPad today? The iPad, like, whenever I first started doing these streams, that's what I used, was this iPad. And then eventually I was like, okay, like, I can improve here, and got to where, what I use now. But I'm glad I at least kept bringing it. Still here. Yes, we are still here. And the ship is finally moving. The ship is moving. It was worth the wait. It was worth the wait. Here she comes. Sony A7-4. Yeah, I use, actually, it's just like a general webcam that I use. It's like a near stream camera, which I guess is used for like outdoor streaming events. But it's really good camera. I love it. It's got good low light. I wouldn't say I'm warm, but my seat warmers in the car are going to be put to really good use. I like to call them my cheek warmers. My cheek warmers are going to be on high blast on the way home. Yeah, so honestly, that'd be cool, kind of cool to like show all of that. But yeah, so it's basically a USB-C webcam, and it connects to a laptop, and I stream it through a program called OBS Studio, and that's how I make the live streams typically. Here, right now, what you're seeing is just an app called Streamlabs on my iPad, and it's going directly through that. But yeah, I usually go off of the laptop, and I have a little Starlink dish. That way I have good Wi-Fi connectivity. Yes, yes, that answered your question, yeah. I use Starlink. I'm overall pretty satisfied with it. It's not perfect, but it's definitely great compared to using just like a mobile hotspot or something.
Victor 1 will be departing cruise terminal 2, heading off Alpha C. Traffic, standing by channel 16 and 12, Victor 1.
The cheek warmers are used at all times. Yeah, yeah. Which I'm surprised. Like, I'm glad my car has it. I have a sporty car, so I've got like the really like aggressive bucket seats in mine. So and they're cloth. But thank you Honda for for at least offering it. They get warm too. Yes, I have the Starlink Mini.
Yeah, Kemp, we're looking good. We should be at BNE right at 1900. We shouldn't hold you up. And we're doing about 6 knots coming across the middle basin now. Okay. They haven't called me that they closed up, so we'll wait on you, Cap. You can suck us off the dock after I get the gangway off. Okay, thanks, Cap. Have a good evening. Do the same. Merry Christmas.
Very cool. But yeah, I'm enjoying the Starlink so far. It's a good little piece of hardware. 5 horns. I don't know if we're gonna get any horns tonight, to be honest. It's too late out. There's like a ordinance with the city of Cape Canaveral where they don't like horns after a certain time of day. Like after dark, I think is what it is, but it's interesting. It'd be cool though. Mom's SUV used to have heated seats. Also had seat cooler. That I wish I had. Seat coolers would be nice. I don't know if they come in any of the trim for the Civics, to be honest. The SIs and the Type Rs definitely don't have them, but I don't know if maybe like the Touring has them. Right. Well, yeah. Whenever I first started doing this, when I started going to like the new camera and the laptop setup, it was really bad because I was just using my mobile hotspot, and like with AT&T's signal, it's not very good out here. So I'm like my data was like, I think it was 3 megabits per second upload speed or something like that. It was just, it looked like a PowerPoint slideshow is what it looked like. So that's what made me eventually just say, all right, time to get a Starlink and go with that. Yeah, I'm very techie outside of cruising. Cruising is like my main hobby, but like outside of cruising, I love tech, love cars, Nintendo. I'm a gamer as well. Yeah, the bun warmer and cooler is great in the the bun warmer. I love that. $229 these days. Wow, that's awesome. I think I usually average somewhere between 15 to 20 upload with my Mini, and I have that 50 roam plan. I usually go over. It's usually like 60 or 70 bucks is what I end up paying. Oh, that would be cool. Yeah. I don't know when the next launch is here. I know there's one back in, I think, October or November, but they do them all the time now, I guess. Oh, no price. Price for the Mini's $220. Oh, yeah, that's what I paid for this. It was amazing. Yeah, you cannot beat that price. $229 is awesome. And it works. Sometimes you pay like a cheap price for something and it doesn't work, but it works. It sounds good. Sounds good. This one's Disney Treasure, but yeah, Disney Fantasy leaves at 4 o'clock though tomorrow.
3, and then that's it for pilot traffic anyway until the morning cruise ships. Yeah, that's good. Appreciate it.
So yes, I will be streaming tomorrow. We've got, I think stream should be starting around 3:15. I'll have it set up later on tonight. That way people can go in and set up notifications for it. But 3:15 p.m. tomorrow, we'll be back here for another 6-ship day. I think first out tomorrow should be Venezia and or Vista at 3:30. That's the casino boat. That's not treasure, I promise. Love the new horns. These ships are just so cool. Yeah, they are really cool. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, the technology on these new ships is just incredible. And that's what makes me really excited about the new Frontiers class of ship from MSC. They've even said that they're planning to like debut technology that we've never seen before. On a ship, at least. And I'll leave this as my, for those who are new, I'd like to kind of leave a little bit of a tease or a treat as far as new ship rumors and things like that every stream if I have them available to me. So we have the new Frontiers class coming from MSC, a German roller coaster maker was contacted by a cruise line that was planning to build new ships in Germany. So it seems like these new MSC ships might have a roller coaster. Either these new ones would have a roller coaster on them, or they may do it. It's either going to be for New Frontiers, or it could be just that they're going to put them on the World class instead for the remaining 4. So that's my little treat for you guys today. Little hints. I have no idea who's shining that light. Oh, there's somebody in a camper over here that's shining that light. He's been out here a couple weeks now. He keeps doing that. I'm surprised the sheriff hasn't shown up. I have cruised with Disney before, but the last time I sailed on Magic and Wonder for their maiden or inaugural seasons. So that tells you how long it's been since I've been with Disney. I was a little baby. But Disney is on my list to try again, though. I'm trying to convince my parents maybe for the family cruise of 2026 to be on Destiny or something. And again, for any Disney fan that's here and doesn't know, Disney Adventure will be here in Port Canaveral next month. We're definitely going to be streaming it. We're definitely going to be getting a lot of great footage of that ship. She's just going to be stopping here for just a little bit of cast and media previews. There's a small chance, but it's not a 0% chance that I'll be getting on for a tour, but we'll see. She's doing about, I think 6 knots is what they said. Yeah, they kind of start to accelerate once they get past here. We'll zoom in just a little bit. There we go. Apologies if the image quality is a little poor. This isn't my normal setup, for those who are tuning in. I hope you have a good cruise on Treasure. That sounds really exciting, honestly. I'd love to go on the Treasure. She seems like a really nice ship. I haven't been on a Disney ship in so long. That casino ship is really close. Probably closer than they should be, but that will complete all of them for us. I hope you all enjoyed. I'm actually going to go ahead and end the stream here in about a minute or so. But yes, that will conclude today's live stream. I hope you all enjoyed. And if you're new, I do this every single weekend. We're even going to be here tomorrow, but we do this every single weekend here from Port Canaveral. So I hope to see you all in future live streams as well. But yes, we'll definitely be here tomorrow for another 6-ship day. So I hope to see you there. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.